Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we're going to take a little look into the past here, a little deep dive into the AERO Precision flip-up iron sights. And I could no longer find a active product listing for these. So what these are actually a match set of iron sights, no real plastic parts in them. And let's take a look at them actually installed on this item here. So here we can see the AERO Precision logo. This is the flip up rear sight. So they are locked in place until you press a side button, and then they will deploy. And you can see here various protective wings on the sides. They will lock back in place when you press them down. Again, you would need the button to release them. And then they automatically come up with the wider aperture, and they are marked 0 to 2. And if you have then the luxury of that quick bit of time as you deploy them, you can then flip these down and deploy the more precise aperture there. From a front perspective, again, you can see here the AERO Precision logo. Again, these are locked in place until you press the button on this side. They will flip up. You can see here the partial protective hood, round hood sides here, square adjustable front post, and again they lock back in place when you flip them down. So let's take a look at them on the table here, and let's see perhaps why these are no longer on the market. And these were part of I believe a matched set. They may have actually been manufactured from some of the same billet material. Typically, some of these types of parts, especially the bases, are cut from larger formed pieces. And what had happened here is we had a shear problem with both of these, which is pretty rare, but is indicative of one particular bad bar of billet. So no slight against AERO Precision. They did try to address this, and I guess they opted to take this product off the market because I guess the effort involved to verify the quality of each bar supersedes the time and effort to and return on investment on the actual product itself. So I guess they decided to opt not to continue this particular design. If you look, both of these style had the spring embedded in the torque screw, large torque screw, which was really nice, going through across, your typical rail mount there. And there were instructions not to over torque and etc. But even with those instructions, you can see here we had a pretty clear shear point there on the rear sight. You can see here the matching surface there. Likewise, on the front sight, you can see there the interesting design they had there, which helped with tensioning and making sure you ensured you had a firm grip on the rail. But here you can see here likewise the various, I can get that to focus. Let's try to get on just one. All right, we'll try from this distance. Much better. You can see there literally a granular break points on each of this one in particular. So again, really hard to verify short of x-raying every billet bar. doing a deep scan to see if there are any metallurgical flaws under, a particular raw bar of billet material before actually committing to machining it into a parts. And I guess Aero Precision decided, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. And unfortunately, a really good product design had to go by the wayside, hopefully just temporarily, and they can come back with something that would supersede this steel as opposed to aluminum, you know, and maybe with a certain price point, maintain the aluminum parts that can still be aluminum. I mean, this totally still works, but this failure point, I would highly suggest moving up to, of course, an upgraded material, but not my call. So, to my buddy or buddies who I used to work with that now work at Aero Precision, shout out to them. Some very skilled folks, and hopefully be able to chew their ear a little bit and say, bring these back, please, because I really like these. But just switch these two pieces here at the end point with something steel, and you would have a winner, I think. So, taking a quick look back at now vintage Aero Precision flip up iron sights. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out other show and tell videos on the channel. We also do unboxing videos, as well as selection of book review, media reviews. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.